Hello everybody, hello my friends, welcome. Today we are going to do a little yoga to relieve any pain that we might have in our upper, middle, and lower backs. Alright, so you can actually do this sitting down on a towel like I am, or you can grab your yoga mat, or you can even grab a chair. So whatever feels best for you today, go ahead and grab that and we'll go ahead and begin. All right, so if you're sitting on your yoga mat or a towel, cross your legs if you can. If you're sitting in a chair, you can just simply keep your feet on the floor. You don't have to cross anything. All right, and we're gonna start off by kind of wiggling around a little bit, finding our sit bones. Those are the two bones underneath your tush. And we want to make sure that we're sitting on those. And we're just going to take 3 deep breaths, inhaling, bringing our arms up very slowly on the inhale. And then as we exhale, very slowly, bring the arms back down. So deep breath in through the nose, long exhale out of the mouth. So let's do that 3 times together. Inhale. Really reach, so you're stretching those muscles along both sides of the spine. Come down. Inhale. Reach. And slowly exhale, arms come down. And one last time, inhale. And exhale, slowly come down. Excellent. All right, so this little class was inspired by me because over the weekend I decided to get on my hands and knees and scrub the grout on my floors. And for the past 2 days I have had a lot of back pain. And I don't typically get back pain. And I believe it's because I missed a few days of yoga. So anyhow, that's why we're here. And I know a lot of people, I have a lot of students, and I've had a lot of students in the past that complain of lower back pain, especially, tightness in the shoulders. So I figured it'd be a nice day to just kind of work with you all and try to loosen you up a bit. All right, so with that being said, you might hear the birds chirping. I have a couple different birds on my bird feeder. I wish you could see them. Oh, there goes one. Blue jay and a couple doves. So, all right. If you can, grab both hands. And what we're going to do is just simply massage our shoulders here. Just these muscles right under our neck, both sides. Take your time doing this. Do what feels good for you. But spend a moment just relaxing, breathing, and digging into those muscles if they feel tight. If it's too sore, just gently massage. And go to the top of your spine and do the circular rotation I'm always talking about. That always feels good. And just spend your time here. You can close your eyes if you'd like. It's rush hour here in my town, so I hear some sirens. Sorry about that. Alright, and then you could take your hand and just gently do circular rotations again on the top of the spine, and then maybe go up the back of the neck. Just a few times. Again, if there's still tightness in the upper shoulders, you can massage that out. Now what I'd like you to do is cross your arms across your body and just massage your upper shoulders and your upper arms. So the tops of the shoulders and the upper arms. Just loosen that up. Go to the back of the arms if you'd like. And now we're going to take both hands and just relax the head. Just massage the scalp. All of this is going to help you relieve tension, and actually really does ultimately kind of melt down into the neck and into the back and just loosen things up a little bit. A few more seconds. Alright. Now what I'd like you to do is just sit as you are, and let's just pay attention to how we're holding our jaws. So maybe you can unclench the jaw. And that is something that most of us don't even realize we're doing pretty much all day long, like we're clenched. We can relax right now, so go ahead and relax the jaws, maybe massage right here. Open the mouth, just try to keep the jaw unclenched for the remainder of the time, at least that you're with me. And also try to be mindful of that during the day, every day. If you're feeling tension and you're feeling stress, check in with your body. How am I holding my jaws? Am I breathing properly? Am I holding my breath? Am I shallow breathing? All these little things, if we notice and we become aware of them, we can switch them and they will help us relax a bit. Alright, so now we're going to do big circular rotations with our shoulders, like this, going backwards. Really big circles. We're going to do that 5 times. So big circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Perfect. Now we're going to go up. Big circles going forward. 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. Shake it out here. Open and close your hands. It's funny because I came outside today to get away from my dogs, and of course when my big dog heard the sirens, he's inside barking. I apologize. Alright. Do a couple of wrist rotations on an inward rotation and then on an outward rotation. Shake it out. Shake out anything that you've been holding on to today. Open and close the hands a few times. Okay. Now, as long as you have a healthy spine, if you do not, if you've had any fusions in the spine or you have an injury to the spine, refrain from doing this. But if you have a healthy spine, we're going to do a spinal circumduction actually for the spine. So it's a big circular motion. We're going to start in one direction and do the same thing in the other direction. Doesn't matter which way you go today. I'm going to go over to the right. So you just bring your body over to the right. Come down onto your lap and come back up into this big circle. So let's do that again. And we're going to do this 5 or 6 times in this direction, and then 5 or 6 times in the opposite direction. Whatever feels good for you. But this is so great for the lower back. It's so great for your spine. And again, flow at your own pace. Just try to make sure you're doing the same thing on the other side. Oh, we have a blue jay. Alright, come back up. Now we're going to bring our right arm across our body. Hold it here. Take a nice deep breath with me. Inhale. Exhale out of your mouth. Bring that arm into the body. Back over to the right. Couple circular rotations again. Again, shake out anything. Open and close. Just getting some circulation going. Couple wrist rotations here. And the same thing on the other side, just bring that in. So you're getting a stretch, of course, in your upper arm, but you can probably also feel it stretching all the muscles right up here in the shoulders. You won't stay too long in this position. Bring the arm into the body, over and again. A couple circles. Shake it out. Open and close. Beautiful. Alright, so now we're going to bring our feet up like this. Once again, as long as you have a healthy spine, you can do this. If not, please refrain. If you're in a chair, you're just going to keep your feet down on the floor. And what you will do is you'll go over to the right, grab onto the side of your chair, and just simply twist your body, twist your head. If you don't have the chair, Put your hands down on your yoga mat or your towel. Twist. And come back. Take a deep breath with me in through your nose and out of your mouth. Other side. And come back. All kinds of action going on here today. Alright, let's get back into our seated position. Again, whether you're in a chair, if not, you're missing Indian style. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to once again find those sit bones. Wiggle around, find those. And then we're going to just come down forward towards our lap, okay? And again, if you're in a chair, you're just going to kind of come down. You can hang. Don't go too far if you're feeling a lot of strain. I just want you to stretch a little bit here. So when you're ready, we're just simply going to sit up straight, roll our shoulders up, back, and down, and then bring our bodies forward. All right, and you just hang here for about 3 deep breaths. And when you're ready, gently come up very nice and slowly. Now, if you are on the mat, we're going to bring our left leg out, keeping our right foot in between our legs. If you are in a chair, just take that left leg out just a little bit, stretch it out a little bit, and just keep the right leg just as it is, okay? But what I'd like you to do is turn your body towards the left leg, and either way, chair or on your mat or towel, we're just simply going to come on down. And maybe you can grab your knee today. If you're on the mat or towel, maybe you can go a little bit deeper, grab your ankle. Don't push it, but just do whatever your body will allow you to do. You can also grab your toes if you'd like, but we're going to take 3 deep breaths here. Mindfully lift the forehead and chin, walk yourself back, and let's do the same thing on the other side. Alright, so remember, you're turning your body towards this leg, this right leg, and then you're just simply going as far as your body will allow you to go today. Come back up nice and slowly. And now if you're sitting in a chair, just bring both feet down onto the ground. You don't have to worry about this. You can fold forward if you'd like. But if you're on the mat or the towel, I'd like you to wiggle around again, find those sit bones, roll your shoulders up, back, and down. And the reason we do that is now you're in proper position to come forward. So if you can, let's go ahead and come forward, and you should really feel a great stretch all from the middle of your back down to your tailbone and on the sides. Relax here for 3 deep breaths. And then again, mindfully lift the forehead, then the chin, and come back up. All right, if you're in a chair, here's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna do cat and cow. So if you're in a chair, you can absolutely do cow and cat, cat and cow in a chair. All right, so basically what you're gonna do is just sit in your chair. I'm not sure if this chair's in the camera, is it? Yeah, it is. I'm gonna jump on this chair really quick and show you just how easy it is. So grab your chair, and this is how we'll do cow and cat in a chair. So all you're gonna have to do is grab a hold of your knees. First we're gonna go into cow. So what you're gonna do is bring the shoulders back, chest out. You're going to drop your lower belly onto your lap, and you're gonna bring your chin up in the cow. Breathe. And now to go into cat, you're just simply going to curl the spine, sit up, curl the spine, bring the chin into the chest and hold it here. And then come back down, chin up, and curl. Now if you're in a chair, do that a few more times. This is really gonna help you out. It's gonna help loosen up your back. If you're on the towel or the mat, join me on all fours, and we're going to flow back and forth. So if you're on your hands and knees, you're going to drop the belly. You're going to drop your chest in between your shoulders, chin up. Breathe. Now curl. Bring that chin into the chest. And at your own pace, just go back and forth a few times. Beautiful, beautiful. If you're in the chair, you can just sit up straight. Take a few deep breaths. If you are on the mat or towel, let's do that one more time, flowing back and forth. Come back into tabletop. And now, what we're going to do, people who are on the mat or towel, we're going to bring our tush down onto our right heel and hold it for a second. Take a deep breath. Let it out. Come on back up. Other side. Oh yeah, you're feeling that. Great stretch for your lower back. Do that a couple more times. Alrighty. Now, take 5 deep breaths. To all my great people in the chairs. For my people that are on the mat, we're going to go into child's pose for 5 deep breaths. So what we're going to do is bring our tush down onto our heels. Today, let's open our legs up a little bit so we go a little bit further with our stretch, and that's going to help us with our back. So come on down, bring the arms out, forehead down onto your towel or mat. 5 deep breaths here. Let's check in with ourselves for a moment. How are you feeling? Are you feeling looser? Is there anything that you need to maybe shake out a little bit more? Do you need to do a few more circular rotations? Did that feel good for you? Let's do it now. Do you want to do a few more circumductions for the spine? Do that. Just wiggle around. Loosen it up. Now we're going to take our arms like this, and we are going to bring them back as much as we can backwards, and then come and bring the elbows together 5 times. Really open here. 2, 3, 4, one more time, 5. All right, relax. One more time, hands. Little self-love. Massage it out. Head. That wasn't too bad, was it? Alright, let's sit up straight. Let's find those sit bones before we complete this little session. Again, if you're still feeling tight, any of those movements that I just showed you are very beneficial. You can do them at any time. Like I said, you can do all of them in a chair, so it might be something to consider if you work at a desk all day, to maybe start doing it. But before we stop, one last thing. Sitting up straight, I want you to keep your shoulders just where they are, and we're just simply going to bring our right ear over to our right shoulder like this. You probably feel that. Come back, other side. And these are movements we should be doing every single day. Other side. Come back, other side. Let's drop our chin into our chest for a second. And you probably feel that stretch at the top of the spine. That's going to loosen you up a bit. Gently lift the head up, and let's just gaze up at the ceiling, up the sky, up at the palm trees. All right, come back. All right, beautiful friends, it wouldn't be a class with me if we didn't end it taking a few deep breaths together. So find a comfortable position as you're sitting, and you can hold your hands in a mudra if you'd like. You don't have to. You can even just place, well, this is a mudra, but you can just place one hand on top of the other. Sometimes I just like to put my left hand over my heart, my right hand on top of it. Find that very peaceful, because we are going to be breathing into our heart space today, just for a moment. So if you'd like, you can close your eyes. If you don't feel comfortable closing your eyes, you don't have to. But we are going to inhale, and as we inhale, we are going to imagine that our breath is going into the heart. And then as you exhale, you're going to imagine the breath is leaving the heart. So you're inhaling love into this heart space. You're exhaling love out of the heart space. If you want to think about it like that, that's how I think about it. This is called heart coherence breathing. It has so many wonderful health benefits. I've written about it in my 7x7 method, which I'm actually going to leave a free download of that book in my show notes today after this class, or maybe it'll be in another post in this discussion. But I offer 7 tips and tools that are scientifically backed. I'm going to be quiet now. All right, close your eyes. Inhale into the heart, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Again, inhale, exhale. Two more times. One more time. All right, beautiful community. Again, I apologize for my dog. I can't seem to win with him, but I love him. So if you're a dog lover, you will understand. All right, well, until next time, thank you so much for joining me. Please, you can replay this video at any time and take advantage of these simple poses that really, really did work for me. So I'm hoping they worked for you too. Until next time, namaste.